Chris, you're one of a big contingent that was part of the squad 4 years ago that made the group stages. How good is it to be back among the big boys?
Yeah, it's great to be back. Since we've had the taste of it in 2016, every year we've really prided ourselves in trying to get back here, albeit failing. And it used to hurt more after tasting what it's like to be in the groups. You really want to get back, and thankfully we are.
What are your memories of 4 years ago, and such good memories of playing here, particularly at Tallaght?
Yeah, we had huge success here in the European run. Everyone always remembers the night in the rain against Bate here, and then of course the first win for an Irish team in a group stage European competition, beating Maccabi. Then we had special memory in Alkmaar away, scoring a last minute equaliser with a lot of our friends and family there into the away end. So you have these nice memories, and I'm sure we'll be wanting to build on them now.
Have players like yourself, maybe Brian Gartland, Gary Rogers, that have been there and done this before, have you been pulling a couple of the young lads aside and maybe telling them what to expect from the weeks ahead?
Bit disappointed I'm lumped into their age category, but I don't really know what you can say to people, because we had a different situation. We were dealing with maybe hostile away fans. We were here in packed stadiums, and there was a bit more focus on you, whereas it's a bit of a leveler now that stadiums are empty. So I've been saying to a few outlets, saying, look, especially the young lads, just try and enjoy it, because you never know when you're going to be back, and you might not play in stadiums and grounds in European cities like this. So try and enjoy it as best as you can, and that you'll have fond memories of it.
You were there in 2016, but you're one of only two players, yourself and John Mountney, that have been here since 2012 when the club was on the brink of going out of business. Does it maybe make this whole journey a bit more emotional for you, make it mean a little bit more to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. Myself and John have become really good friends over the years, so I always do enjoy when we win things or get into stages like this, that me and John have, we have that past to reflect on, how different our careers could have been had we been relegated. Maybe Stephen wouldn't have taken us on the following year. So you look at it like that, and it's probably fine margins that we're standing here now to play our second European campaign, which is really amazing.
Your manager Felipe said he wants the players to show this is where Dundalk belong. Is that the feeling among the players? You want to get out there and show that you belong on this stage?
Yeah, definitely, especially the ones, like you said, we can always say the ones in 2016, you can pull on that experience. And like I've said, we've been trying reluctantly to try and get back to this stage since 2016. So you have to go out and play without fear, essentially, because if you're going out expecting nothing, you'll definitely get nothing. So you have to go out and make your opponents respect you and let them know that, look, I belong at this stage as well as you.
Have you spoken as a group about what the target is, what the realistic ambition is from this group stage?
Not really, because it's kind of hard, because we've a massive capacity of fixtures still to go through in the league, so you just kind of have to take a game about as it comes. Maybe a slight more focus on the European games, because a lot more homework has to be done. But you have to look at each occasion. A lot of people would look straight to the Emirates next week, but you have to deal with Malta at home, and we'd be looking at a chance to get points on the board, hopefully, and be in a good place of kicking on to the next game, which would be Waterford on Sunday, and then away to the Emirates on the Thursday.
What is the approach then tomorrow night against Malta?
I can't tell you that much. I'll have to just show you tomorrow night. We've done our homework. We always do. We're quite vigilant in them circumstances, dealing, because it's new faces, new formations, new players for everyone, and you kind of have to deal with what they're going to throw at you as well.
Felipe said when he came along. Sorry, we just let that noise go. Felipe said when he came along, he said his first major challenge was to gain acceptance from the group. How do you think he's managed to turn things around so quickly, himself and Giuseppe?
To be fair, we're professional players, so acceptance comes right at the gate as soon as he walks in the door, and he showed us the respect when he came in, so he was going to receive respect from us. I'm sure himself and Giuseppe would have had to block out a lot of background noise when they came to Ireland. I'm sure they're not blind, they would have seen stuff on social media and that, and it might have affected them. They took everything in their stride and really took us in as a whole group now, which we really are. One of his first things he said in his first meeting with us, he said, you play for me and Giuseppe, and now we're a family, and that's kind of shown on the pitch, I think, now.
You've had some great nights here at Tallaght, obviously talking back to the ones in Europe, won the league here of course as well, but if given the choice, would you prefer to be playing at the Aviva Stadium tomorrow night?
Personally, for me, probably, because I've been unlucky to miss the past two visits to the Aviva, given the cup final, and then I was suspended again for the playoff. Look, Tallaght is a phenomenal ground to play Europe in. We've played here before, so we're very familiar with it. The Aviva is a big appeal, but look, we know we have two other games to play there, and happy to play here as well, because it's a fantastic ground. The pitch is in immaculate condition, so it's only going to suit our style of play anyway.
Just going back to one thing you said at the press conference about when Felipe came in, you said you put an arm around some players and you gave other players a kick. Which were you?
Arm around. He's Italian. He love a defensive midfielder, so I get away with murder. It's alright. I'm always the floater in training and all.
Brilliant, Chris. Thanks a million for that. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Alright, thank you.